Well, that's the end of the heats for this morning's session. We move on now to this morning's finals. And Giles Long has joined me again in the commentary box. Morning, Giles.
And a pleasure to be back. And what a final we have got. First up, women's S8 100 metres butterfly. This one shaping up to be, well, could be on for the world record here, Paul.
Well, Stephanie Slater set the world record earlier this year, only to be beaten by Jessica Long 4 days later. FILIPIUK from Poland in 2, Amalie VINTHER in 3, Stephanie Slater, the European record holder, in 4. Kateryna ISTOMINA, they were only separated by 6/100 of a second at the World Championships last year. SOGOMONYAN from Russia in 6. And BAZDOACA from Romania in lane number 7. Well, Stephanie Slater, the European record holder, she's got to be the favourite for this one. Jessica Long, just 4 days Stephanie Slater held the world record for before Jessica Long took that mark from her.
Well, interestingly enough, Stephanie Slater recently at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow in the 100 freestyle, time 1:05. Now that's important because in the way that she swims butterfly, freestyle and butterfly in the S8 class, very similar indeed. So it could be on for something special here. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, you yourself, Giles, were an S8 swimmer. You swim in exactly the same way as Stephanie Slater would have done. This one-arm butterfly style will be employed by Stephanie Slater in lane 4. The women's 100 butterfly S8 final. Stephanie Slater, the European record holder, off to an early lead ahead of Kateryna ISTOMINA of Ukraine in lane 5.
Well, Stephanie Slater really got a very, very low head position there. You can see the water just flowing over her back. Almost pushing herself forward like a bullet. So that hand goes in, you can see, we've been talking about no air around the hand. Very, very tight now as they come into the turn. Going to be all about the underwater section here, both evenly matched. ISTOMINA looking very, very good, you have to say, Paul.
Well, ISTOMINA was behind Stephanie Slater in the World Championships last year, swimming a very similar style to the Great Britain swimmer. There was only hundredths of a second between them in the World Champs in 2013. But Stephanie Slater now showing her strength. They're coming to the last 15 metres. Slater just for the edge. ISTOMINA trying to come back, but it is going to be gold, I think, to Great Britain. We'll keep an eye on the time. It is a new world record for Stephanie Slater of Great Britain. She is the European champion in a new world record time of 1:08.20. What a swim from Stephanie Slater of Great Britain.
Well, it was absolutely sensational. Pushed all the way by ISTOMINA, and you can see the look of the reaction on her face there. This lady is going to be one of the stars of the Great Britain swimming team in Rio in 2016. Oh, it's all the emotion coming out now. She was a fantastic able-bodied swimmer. Suffered nerve damage in her shoulder. Started swimming with one arm, inspired to get back into swimming after watching the London 2012 Games. And here she is, world record holder, but not world record holder by a little bit. She's absolutely smashed it. The previous mark, 1:09.6, which is beaten that by over a second. Here we go, you can see it's coming into the edge. Beautiful clean hand end entry and finishes on full extension.
Absolutely superb there, and she was pushed all the way by ISTOMINA from Ukraine. And wow, I think she was glad there to get in ahead of ISTOMINA to claim that European title in the first instance. Then she turned round and had a look at the time, and oh boy, she was so pleased with that, 1:08.20. It was a real battle with ISTOMINA. There's Stephanie Slater having a look at the clock. Wow, she is the emotion coming through already.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful to see. I think ISTOMINA, she could find some more time if she improved her hand entry. It's giving away inches at the start of each stroke.
The result is confirmed. Stephanie Slater is the champion in a new world record time, ahead of Kateryna ISTOMINA, also inside the old world record, with Amalie VINTHER of Denmark taking the bronze.